Well, DC, this is a true mixed martial artist of the highest order. You've watched the film. Hard for me to see much in terms of glaring weaknesses, and he believes he can react to anything that is thrown his way inside that.
It's unbelievable because whenever you're trying to prepare for someone, you look for weaknesses. But when you watch this guy, nothing jumps off the page. When you think I have to go wrestle him, you realize very quickly that not only can he defend takedowns, he can also go and secure them himself. He's that new breed of fighter that has been doing every discipline from the very start of his career. You know you're looking at a guy that will contend for a championship.
And if our fighter meeting on Thursday is any indication, confidence, not an issue for this young man coming in here tonight. So you can sort of feel an uptick in terms of the crowd energy. A lot of these fans came to watch this man who you think has the skill set to be a future UFC champion.
I do, John, and I will go on record saying that. I believe this kid has a huge future ahead of him. He has a ton of skills. He checks all the boxes. He's got the wrestling, he's got the grappling, he's got the cardio, he's got the toughness. He can do it all, but it is on him now to make good on all the work that him and his team have done to put him in this position.
And the UFC, as you well know, does a masterful job with the matchmaking. When a fighter is this hyped and gets to this point of their career, they give him a guy who they think can beat him. We'll see how he handles this challenge tonight. All right, with that, both fighters have now graced the octagon. They will lock the door behind them, ready to go with a crazy fight here at T-Mobile Arena in Las Vegas, Nevada. And now our tail of the tape for this flyweight tilt. Here is Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the main event of the evening. It's time! 5 rounds in the UFC Flyweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, Kai! And now introducing his opponent, fighting out of the red corner, TATSURO TAIRA!
Herbert Dean's in the building. He's the third man in the octagon tonight. Well, for all the places we go in the world, few can hold up to this one. Good evening from T-Mobile Arena here in Las Vegas, Nevada. Opened April of 2016. UFC went there for the first time at UFC 200, and they've been bringing big shows seemingly every other month ever since.
They call Vegas the fight capital of the world. And if you're talking about a home base for the UFC, you're talking about...
Oh, flying knee up top. Tries to work it into a takedown. Oh, looking to land the leg kick, but unable to find the toe. Ah, he's been working hard defensively. Kick block there. Lands a nice straight. All right, so 1 minute into the fight, and I'm not sure these fighters realize that we got 3 or 5 rounds tonight.
No feeling out process at all. From the moment this fight started, these two gentlemen were ready to knock each other's heads off.
Takedown defense holds up. Busy in the clinch, lands that punch. Ooh, looking to go to the leg kick here, just out of range. Oh, beautiful, straight left hand.
And everything's landing with so much power.
And there's a takedown attempt. Well, he's looking for that left hand, just out of range, though, with it. Oh! Looking to land the leg kick now. trying for a submission here. Oh, I don't know. That heel hook looks tight. Oh, he got out. How good is that?
This guy is so aware. He never leaves anything long to allow for himself to get subbed.
If you're the bottom fighter, DC, what do?
You got to move. You got to shrimp. You got to get up on a hip to try to move your opponent off of you or pull him down to close the space.
All right, he's very comfortable fighting off his back, DC. Now looks like he's trying to hip escape.
Yeah, he's trying to hip escape or maybe look for a Kimura here. Great ground and pound by this man. Oh, he's got to be careful there, yep.
Another ground and pound strike lands. Might get the TKO here. Postures up now and lands a devastating strike to the head. Oh, he's got his back.
That was a slick transition.
Oh, big combination of ground and pound strikes here, DC. This could be the beginning of the end.
I mean, you got to be very careful when you take these big ground and pound strikes. You need a controlled posture on the bottom, and if you're the top guy, the guy that's looking to finish, continue to gain posture and rain down big strikes on your opponent.
Lands with the ground and pound here. Inside the closed guard now.
I mean, he went right into his full guard. What does he do to try to advance himself to give him more of an advantage on the mat?
Well, anytime you are in a ground fighting situation with this fighter, you're potentially playing with fire. Good, solid strike on the ground. All right, so he can't get it here. Again, good awareness by the defensive fighter. 45 seconds to go here in round one. All right, it's a good ground and pound by him here, certainly staying busy, and not just busy, but effective.
You can just throw punches to keep the referee off of you. This guy is throwing punches to be effective, to throw damaging strikes. He's doing a fantastic job. Beautiful ground and pound, and now he's got his opponent cut.
You need to work.
Oh, good ground and pound here. All right, so a grueling battle on the ground, and no surprise, the crowd pops in appreciation as the fighters work their way back to the
This
field.
is an educated crowd, J.A. They appreciate high-level grappling. And that's exactly what they got in that exchange.
All right, so that's the end of the round. Potential adversity here. He's got a cut on his cheek sustained from that strike in the round. Now the focus becomes maximizing these 60 seconds, shutting that cut and preventing it from becoming a major factor here moving forward. All right, let us show you all that was done in terms of the damage in that previous round. He has got a huge gash on his cheek.
I mean, there was that shot right there. That one landed and opened him up. What a nasty combination thrown by his opponent. But this cut now is another issue to deal with. He's got one of the best fighters in front of him, and he's dealing with this cut on the cheek.
Second round here. Oh, straight punch. It's there again. Oh, flying knee to the head. Oh, nice check on the leg kick offering there. Takedown defense is there. That's a strong punch to the head out of the clinch. Oh, they're trading huge shots here. We'll see who's the last man standing. Just misses with that one. Throwing that jab, no good. And a nice job at least staying upright on that. Back to the left hand now, unable to connect. Wow, what a head kick. Man, look at the redness starting to appear on the left side of his body. His opponent would be wise to continue to attack there. Ooh, back to his feet.
Oh.
Ooh, going for a leg lock. Oh, he got out.
Big body kick.
Shooting for the takedown here. Oh, well, he rocked him pretty good, but didn't sort of smell blood in the water, and now his opponent's back.
I mean, blood's in the water. You got to go and get it. You got to go find the finish. You cannot let him off the hook like that, because now he will be motivated to try to go and hurt you as you hurt him.
Continuing to grapple, now going for a leg. Heel hook looks tight. Oh, he got out again.
He got out again. This guy just keeps on fighting off submission after submission.
Ground and pound strike there now. Man, submission defense is a powerful thing. Offense keeps going for it. Defenders held up every step of the way.
Yeah, the defense have done a great job just making sure he leaves nothing long, no submission attempts. Even when they get him, he continues to stay calm and patient, and he's defending these submissions.
Now drops inside that. Right, setting up for an armbar now. Oh, that looks wicked tight.
It's getting tight now. He's advancing. There it is.
Oh, he's out.
He actually escaped. Look, I gotta stop writing these obituaries, man. I always think they're done. Surprise me. This is where he wants to be.
Under 2 minutes now in round 2. Lands the grounded pound strike here. Another ground and pound strike gets home. Moving his head on the ground here, avoiding a lot of these big shots.
Yes, smart adjustment, yep. Full side control now.
Really good job with the ground and pound, and now you can see some visible swelling on his opponent. Making all these shots count. Not there yet, but might get the submission here shortly.
Look at that. Recognizing he's about to lose position. In the half guard.
Ground and pound, the hammer. Mark Coleman would be proud. Oh, and there's another ground strike for good measure.
These are big shots, and they're not glancing blows. When he's throwing, he is landing so clean that his head is studding off the mat.
Working in half guard here, making these shots count.
Great submission defense on display tonight.
45 seconds remain in the round.
Push him on! Push him on!
30 seconds to go in round 2. Print the shirts, ground and pound. A lot of top pressure being applied here as he works out of side control. Oh man, another blow right on that previously targeted area. He's in real trouble now. Seconds winding down in round 2.
Yeah, he's trying to get here.
Oh, and there's the horn at the end of the round. So the fighter was really caught in the submission there just as the horn sounded. Safe to say he was saved by the bell there. So back to the stools they go. 60 seconds to recover here. We're going to fight on, ladies and gentlemen. Another round coming up. All right, back to the stools now, and he is no longer the handsome man we once knew. That gash is getting serious. All right, they attend to the fighter on the stool, and I guess if you are going to be cut open, cheek ain't a bad place for it.
Yeah, it's the best spot, right? You never want to be cut. You never want to be bleeding. But if it's on the cheek, it's as good of a spot as it can be. But you still got to do something different, though, because even though the blood isn't going in your eye, every time you get hit there, it's home.
Third round underway.
Nice straight punch.
Oh, the cut on that cheek is only getting worse. His face is a mess.
Trading huge shots. Let's see who's going to be the last man standing.
Oh, nice low kick. sage work here defensively. Double leg takedown, no good. Fighters separate from the clinch. Champ, look at that redness underneath his elbow. A lot of those strikes to the body starting to pile up.
Getting beat up and being smart enough to not be headhunting the entire time. I like this. I like this approach.
All right, pausing the action here. The referee never wants to be the story, but given the swelling around that eye, doctor had to be called for here, champ.
Well, he's having a very difficult time picking up the opponent. Seeing where his opponent is, and he's getting tagged. He's getting pieced up.
And it looks as though he is going to allow the fighter to continue. So a nice pop from the crowd as that decision is made. He's got to go for it now, though.
Ready to fight? Ready.
All right, so some pretty significant adversity here, but the fight is going to continue. The doctor has left, and the ref gets us back underway.
Gets us right back underway, and it doesn't seem like there was too much thought into it. It looked like they were going to let him fight, and that's exactly what they did, and I could not be happier.
Oh, DC, would you look at this? The Imanari roll out of nowhere, and now running to a heel hook transition. His opponent has been rendered defensive here. Let's see if he can survive.
Big kick lands. The issue with that kick, as effective as it is, one gets checked, you have the Anderson Silva situation.
Oh, he's bleeding like crazy, champ. The stream is steady. At what point do you at least call in the doctor to look at the cut?
You got to, right now. I mean, right now, someone should be in here looking at how they can save this fighter from himself.
Oh! Big shots exchanged in the pocket there. Well, he is really starting to apply a lot of pressure here down the stretch. Not as much offense earlier in the fight. He is making up for lost time now. All right, so now we start to see some bruising appearing on the torso, and all of that courtesy of the body work of his opponent.
Just the wherewithal to go to the body and the discipline to stay with that approach. I mean, it's just tremendous. You see a fighter with a high fight IQ following a game plan, and it's working.
Continuing to work out of the half guard. Well, he grounded him, and now he's trying to pound him out. Great ground strikes here. Well, that strike landed cleanly. Well, we know you fans out there generally don't like...
Oh, now he's back up.
Under 2 minutes to go in the round. I mean, the hand speed, just absurd. Oh, good vision defensively. Big roundhouse now, just misses. Oh, he lands another strike to the body, really starting to pile up these Ooh, heel hook attempt now, and it looks locked in. Oh, I don't know, that heel hook looks tight. Oh, what a moment there, right back to his feet. I thought he might get submitted there.
Another takedown land.
Guard position for him here, and I can hear Dominic Cruz in the back of my head just screaming about underhooks somewhere.
Yeah, he loved, I mean, but he's right? He's so right in terms of if you're on your back in the half guard, one thing you can't be is flat on your back, you need to be up on an elbow, right. You need to be half on the side, and you need to control the far side underhook. It is a battle for underhook when you're fighting in the half guard position on the back.
Oh, another shot gets through. Doctor might have to step in soon. Lands with the ground and pound. Oh, and another punch on the ground gets through. May need some defense here. All right, so you got to be careful playing on the ground with this guy. You don't want to mess around for too long.
He's working on the armbar.
Ooh, that looks tight.
Very smart there. You never favor submission over a dominant position.
Work, guys, come on.
And that'll do it. 15 minutes in the books. All right, back to the stools we go, and that is a really severe cut, so we will monitor him between rounds as they furiously get the cut man in there.
You need to protect this cut, though. You know he's going after it.
Ready, fight. Ready.
All right, here's round 4, fight scheduled for 5 5-minute rounds. Establishing the jabs.
You're good. Stay sharp. Use your movement. I want you to win this round.
Well, not only has he stayed aggressive as he was in the previous round, landing a high volume of strikes, but he's also been efficient, not just with his strikes, but also with his body movement. Complete performance out of this fighter here tonight.
Clean punch. He does everything so well, and he's so calm. He's so calm in the face, such a big spot. Oh, big right hand.
All right, another strike to the body, continuing to invest there, and some bruising starting to develop.
Well, John, you can tell they had a game plan. Invest in the body early, and let's see how it pays down the line. Right now, you can start to see it's paying dividends. Oh, inside kick.
All right, so a knockdown for him in the previous round, and you can just see by his body language how confident he is in the striking realm in this matchup.
And you can see his confidence in his posture, but also you can see the effect that knockdown had on his opponent by the way he is approaching this fight.
Well, this UFC fight is sort of dissolving into a horror movie. I don't need to see any more damage inflicted.
You don't have to lose everything on one night. His corner can stop the fight now, and he would be mad now, but he would appreciate them later because it will extend his career going down the line.
All right, well, both fighters pretty comfortable on the ground, DC, but you got to be very careful hanging out here for too long if you're his opponent. Oh, look at that high-level grappling as the fighter reverses position and attains a dominant position. Most fighters will tell you offensive wrestling is the hardest, most exhausting thing.
Especially if you're just running the guy over, John, and then he just gets up.
He closes the distance beautifully. He's got a single collar tie.
Well, his leg is clearly compromised here early, starting to limp a little bit, and perhaps this affects his strategy as the fight continues.
Yeah, you know, these guys are so tough that when you are able to visually see someone react to the damage, react to the pain, it tells you how hard or how much effect the strikes have taken on them. Right now, we are seeing him limping because he's been kicked so much.
And that's the danger in the engagement there.
Nicely done with the kick there.
Beautiful shot lands to the leg there.
Oh, he has landed a high volume of strikes in this round and really hasn't let up. When it comes to his aggressiveness, the striking has been on point every step of the way. Careful to not gas out, but you gotta...
He needs to start looking to finish now because he's got his opponent hurt very bad.
Massive left hand. Oh, might be trying to set up a leg submission here. Heel hook looks tight. There, but instead he is out and right back to his feet. And he's looking for that left hand, just missed.
Another big takedown. He passes the half.
Oh, good defense, yes.
Lands the ground and pound strike.
And another one. Another strike from the top lands for him.
Drops down inside the now closed guard of his opponent.
Let's see how patient he is as he attacks a submission or big ground and pound.
I love watching this guy move on the ground. Another nice transition there.
Such a high-level grappler. You don't see that very often.
Oh, he's got the ground and pound going now. And there it is, another strike. Gets through on the ground.
empty the gas tank, John. You got to just go forward and let everything fly.
Ooh, that's tight. I'd be tapping.
It's starting to get really tight in there.
Oh, and he's out. All right, half guard position here. We'll see what he can do with it. A lot of weapons at his disposal from this dominant position.
Oh, man. I feel for a wrestler, this is the most dominant position in all of fighting because wrestlers love control. And to have your upper body free and your leg able to hold your opponent in position, it is like striking gold. Build your posture, throw your punches, big damage, but then always control the far side. Underhook, this is a great position for a top fighter.
All right, replay truck has been kept busy tonight as we get you some clips from that previous round, and maybe we can even isolate the strike that opened his cheek up.
I mean, a cut on your cheek, while it's in a better spot, it is still so hard to deal with. Every time that gets hit, it hurts so bad. He's gonna have to move his head here.
You ready to fight? Ready. Let's do it.
Fifth and final round. Clipped him with the jab. All right, so a nice straight punch there after he caught the leg. He decides to punch out as opposed to going for any takedown.
Oh, nice inside kick.
Does a great job of mixing up his strikes. Lands another leg kick. That was a solid punch.
Oh, he gets up. The question is for how long?
Oh, nice takedown. Yep.
Now inside the closed guard.
And he's gonna try to find ways to pass and move to a submission. Now he's going full mount.
Well, you know this is the hurt business, and both guys are compromised at this stage of the fight.
Yeah, both guys. Now he's looking arm triangle on the opposite side. When he goes to finish, look, he's got it locked. When he goes to finish, he has to pass his body all the way to the opposite side, drop his chest to get enough pressure to finish his technique.
Oh, how good is that as he gets out?
That is great submission defense, keeping everything short and not allowing his opponent to get the submission victory.
Trying to kick the leg out.
When both are prepared, these are the types of fights that we expect.
As he gets close and he's out of the kicking range, he'll change his stance.
Bleeding from his cheek now. Missed with that attempt. Oh, and there's the double leg takedown for him. Beautiful entry there.
Nice defense.
Just over 3 minutes now to go in the fight.
Getting him out here. Great defense by this fighter.
Let's work. I'm gonna stand you up. You need to work.
All right, so he's got the ground and pound game going here. Grounded him and pounded him. Nice job.
Another strike gets through from the top position.
Can't get it. Good awareness by the defensive fighter. All right, he continues to bully his opponent here, really manhandling him on the ground.
Oh, right into mount.
I mean, at this point, you just have to do something. You know, you have to maybe start trying to pull guard, grab him, pull him into you to try to change it and get him in your realm where you have the advantage.
Trying to pass the guard here, but a nice job by the bottom fighter defensively.
Bottom fighter did a fantastic job of following with his hips, making sure he blocked any attempt to get past his guard.
90 seconds to go to decide this one. All right, so not enough action there on the ground. The referee brings the fight back to the feet, and we are back underway. All right, it's late in the fight now. I don't need to be a judge to tell you that he is clearly losing. What is a fighter's mentality when you know you need a finish or you're getting an L? All right, so the referee has called for the doctor. This could very well mean the end of the fight.
Yeah, the fight's over. There's too much damage. This fight needs to be done.
Yeah, doctor not here to make friends. He has no choice but to stop the fight. We have blood on our notes. Goes into the books as a TKO via doctor stoppage. And here once more, Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, the doctor has called a stop to this fight. Declaring the winner by TKO, TATSURO TAIRA.
PlayStation